All right, we got 5 minutes, so I'm going to do this really fast. I just want to share with you a visualization of how the calendar availability works, because there's a lot of confusion. So you may have watched previous videos on setting up your calendar, and this one I'm just going to go straight to the availability, and I'm going to show you a couple of nuances. And I have a calendar thing set up here, so I'm just going to go into HighLevel, go to my calendar settings, and then we are, you can watch my other videos on setting it all up here. But if you go to availability, you're going to put your times available here. There's always new updates, and they have a couple of new features here. But what I really want to look at here is this part, the meeting intervals, meeting durations. I want to explain exactly how this works. So the meeting intervals, what that means is that, on the availability, when all of the times are available, it's going to show in 30-minute increments. So it's going to show 7, 7:30, 8, 8:30. If I wanted it to do it by 15-minute increments, it'll show times available on the 15-minute mark. Then meeting duration, of course, is how long do you want that meeting to go? An hour, 60 minutes. And this is an important part that get people hung up on. The minimum scheduling notice. So if the time right now, on my time right now is actually, you can see at the very top, it's 4:55 a.m. So if, actually I don't even have times on here at 4:55. So let's just say it's 6 o'clock, right? So 1 day notice, today is actually Wednesday. Yeah, today is, what's today? Oh, sorry, it's Thursday. Today's Thursday. So if it was, let's just say it was 6 o'clock on a Thursday, the whole day is going to be blocked. So if I'm looking at the calendar right this moment, all of this from 6 all the way to 6 tomorrow morning is not going to be available on that calendar. Okay, so that all of this is going to be blocked out till the next day, Friday. Okay, no one's going to be able to book a call till tomorrow. Okay, so as of today, right now, let's just pretend it's 6 o'clock. From 6 to 6, that's a whole day. That means you need a whole day notice for someone to book. If you have any times available tomorrow on Friday, then they will be available. The date range I have right now is 14 days. So it'll show my availability for the next 2 weeks. If I make it 1 day, I'm only going to be able to see available times. Even if I'm available on Saturday and Sunday and Monday, even if those days are available, you will only see availability within this whole day on Friday up to Saturday at 6 o'clock, that whole day. Now, I've suggested in the past to make the minimum scheduling notice to 12 hours, so that if I am looking at the calendar right at this moment, again, we're pretending it's 6 o'clock, 12 hours from 6 o'clock is only going to be from 6 to 6 p.m. So if I had any availability from 7 or from 6 o'clock, till like the next day at 6 o'clock, those are going to be available. If I had those times available up until through Friday as well too, will be available within that 12-hour notice. So if I had times right after that 12-hour scheduling notice, someone could book that evening. And then again, as the time goes by, the availability will open up through Friday from, let's say it's later on in the afternoon. Maybe it's 9 o'clock right now, and let's just say from 9 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the evening, they will not be able to book. It's going to be, still needs 12 hours notice. Okay, so nothing's going to be available unless I do have some availability tomorrow in the date range of 1 day from from the time that you have available from the minimum scheduling notice. Okay, so you want to make sure this date range is bumped out. If you only want a small period of time, you want 2 days, 4 days is a maximum, or else people forget that they even booked a call. So do that. I personally, on this specific calendar, I'm going to leave it to 1 day. Maybe we'll do a 4-day range. I've been pretty busy, so I've been pulling it out, putting the date range a little further. Maximum bookings per day. They can only book that many calls in a day. So if I already have someone booked a call on a Friday or on any of these days that are available, I already have booking on that day and that time, nothing's going to show up as available for within that days, right? If I had 2 days and I had a call on each of those 2 days in those ranges, it's not going to have any availability. Maximum bookings per slot. To avoid duplicate bookings, you don't want to have people booking the same time. You're going to keep that as 1. If you want more bookings than just 1 per day, leave that blank. We'll go back to this part here. Maximum bookings per day, just go ahead and leave that blank if you want more than 1 booking. If you want to make sure you only get 1 booking and not duplicate bookings, then this one here, maximum booking per slot per user. If you're doing a round robin calendar, you want to make sure each person has only 1 availability for that slot and not have multiple bookings for the same time. If you want to do a group call, that's cool. I actually had a mentor of mine. It's maybe to even avoid no-shows. He just had a bunch of people book at the same time. Buffer times. If you have an appointment from 10 to 10:30, let's say here, you want to have a 15-minute buffer before someone can book another call. So if someone booked right after this 10:30, you want to have a little bit of a buffer time so you can leave your notes. Put in that 15-minute buffer. So that'll only show available from, if this was a booking here from 10 o'clock, and then it'll only show 10:15 available to 10:45, right? And so on. Just an example. Also pre-buffer times, if you want a buffer before and after, you can put that. On this particular calendar, I have that off. So if I do have a meeting right before, they can book it back to back. But afterwards, I'm having a little bit of a buffer time. All right. Hopefully this visualization helps here. I wanted to try to see how I could visually show you. Like, I still think 12 hours minimum scheduling notice is the best, unless you want to do a whole day, just so that you can get some morning bookings if you're talking to someone at the same time today. If you did the whole day, it literally would block out the entire day and up to the next day at that very moment, right? So thanks for watching this video. If this makes sense, let me know in the comments. If it doesn't, let me know still, so I can try to re-explain or visually show a different way of explaining how these meeting availability duration times work. Okay, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.